The big question I have today, Ernie, with regards to Godmaker is, do I need to set the playtest videos that I make to private? What do you think, Ernie? Well, Mr. Grrr, there's a lot of people out there that would probably like to steal your ideas. Yeah, that's true, Ernie, but I kind of have like an Elon Musk mentality where I don't want the mechanics of Godmaker to be patented. You know, I want people to be able to use this system to make all kinds of games and have all kinds of fun and make all kinds of memories. It's not about the money. It's about making something amazing that people can share and make memories at the board game table. I'm sorry, Ernie, but you're going to be playing the role of Hans a lot. Kind of like the devil's advocate of my rules in the upcoming playtests that are going to be done here in the Mr. Grrr Earn That Dr. Pepper Man Cave. You okay with that, Ernie? Yeah, I can pull a Hans out pretty good, Mr. Grrr. I know how to bend the rules and twist them to my advantage. So say we all, Ernie. So say we all. The rule that I just cannot get past involves the Tree Shepherd's starting signature card with the hourglass with the moon, the hourglass with the sun. Like when it's on the field, should you be able to flip it? I don't see why not, Mr. Grrr. Yeah, I guess, you know, a magical tree can change seasons, I guess, on the battlefield. I guess that kind of makes sense. But the big important rule is if the Tree Shepherd is on a zone that only has 2 capacity and summons their tree there, does that mean that skeletons who are melee guys can't walk into that square because it's full? That seems like a very powerful Hans advantage. And then this little druid can just sit there and zap with poison barbs and lightning strikes and all that stuff, calling the storms down upon the poor skeletons who can't fit into that square. So I'm leaning on that. There are several of the signatures of the game, Ernie, that put stuff on the battlefield, like the Scorch Seeker's totems. My thought is there can be only one of such things per square. So if, like, the Scorch Seeker puts their totem here, the Tree Shepherd cannot summon their tree there, and then the Torchbearer cannot summon a turret there. So there can only be one signature per space. And more importantly, Ernie, I think that they should not take up one of the slots in the space. So if the Tree Shepherd is here on this too, with its tree, a skeleton can still come in there and chop some broccoli on that poor druid. That seems fair to me. I think that the monolith, the guy carrying around the big rock, the big statue, the big anchor, the big tree, whatever his burden is, or her burden, because, hey, Graced is a monolith and she carries around the biggest burden of all. I think, and don't hear me out on this, Ernie, that, and the monolith is not coming out till Act 2, that the monolith does indeed take up a space, and that's what sets it apart and what makes it special. So if the monolith is here with their burden, well, nobody's getting into that space. And that is I guess that's the sole ability of the monolith alone. That's a powerful ability, Ernie. Yeah. The Hans in me really thinks that one's going to be exploitable, Mr. Grrr. True, but the monolith is basically mostly a melee class. So You need to catch your breath. You need to take 5. Well, you go into a corner and drop your giant tree down and you take 5. Then you pick up that tree and you get back to whacking some skeletons. Old school style. All right. I'm very excited about getting back to playtesting Godmaker and making sure that all the skills shine. Because if of all these skills, only 3 or 4 of them are the ones that everybody uses, well, that was a waste of time. And there's no greater crime than that.